Hey guys, this is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. Hey, today we're going to talk about my favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a great subject for ourselves today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Hit a little fist bump and say howdy. Okay, here we go. Selling. It's a jungle out there. What do you think? I said selling. It's a jungle out there. Now you may be going, what in the world? Hey, listen, I've been in sales in one form of capacity since the 80s. I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and the warts and all. And I'm going to tell you what, selling, it's a jungle out there. And what I mean by that is we got what they call lots and lots and lots of competition. So here's the thing, guys. Because it is a jungle out there, that means, hey, you better get your A game on. You better get out there and do your best. You better start picking up that heavy phone, start calling those people, picking up that and going door to door, knocking on them doors and being serious about your business, about your job. Because see, here's the thing. We can all be replaced because somebody's out there who's real hungry. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. And if you're not hungry enough, sometimes people come right behind you and you may say, I don't want to do that today. I don't have time to do this or that. What happens is when you do that, it takes you off your game and other people will step up to the plate because people is hungry, baby, and it is a jungle out there. Now, if you're a salesperson, if you're just getting into sales, listen, you got to do your best. You got to learn the fundamentals about your products. You got to learn the basics and talk to your mentors. Those are people who've been there, done that, and he can give you some great advice as far as what to do when you're out there selling. Now, one of the key things in selling is if you don't give up and you know it's a numbers game, you have a better chance and a better opportunity to sell more, okay? You know, my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I told you I'd tell you some things that a lot of times people don't talk about, but our subject for today is selling. It's a jungle out there. It really is. Because, see, it's such competition. We live in a great society today where people are wanting to buy stuff. They want to own stuff. And there's a lot of people out there trying to sell stuff. So you got to get yourself a niche, find a particular product that you like. And, you got to get yourself well-versed on your products. You got to have those ideas in the back of your mind. Hey, what are the hot points that customers may want to buy my particular product? And remember, it's a numbers game, guys. I'm going to tell you what, the more people you knock on them doors, more businesses you go see, more phone calls you pick up and you start calling your leads, going out and see your leads, you'll sell more. But see, the key to success in this regard is you got to do the you got to do the work because it's a jungle out there, man, and it's real scary. It really is. See, I've been in sales, like I said, since the 80s in one form of capacity. I love the good, the bad, the ugly, the warts, and all this stuff that, it's just a little bit different. And see, selling is such a great opportunity. It's a great lifestyle. It's a career, but you have to be serious about whatever type of job that you're interested in. If you're not serious about making money, you ain't gonna make no money. You ain't gonna get no sales, and then you'll end up, going somewhere else, maybe get a mediocre job working a 9 to 5, getting a little bit of money. But see, we work on commission. We get a chance to go out and do our due. We get to go out there and talk to as many people as we can. We get a chance to help people. We change the world, baby. Without salespeople, we would have no economy. And our subject for today is selling. It's a jungle out there. I know it sounds a little strange. Why would you say something like that? Because, see, like I said, I've seen companies that were in business for 50 years, or 75 years, 100 years that I worked with that went out of business. It's a jungle out there. And a lot of times people forget about their customer service. They forget about taking care of the customer, not just at the beginning of the sale, but all the middle of the sale and hopefully through the life of the sale. Because, see, things flow, ebb and flow. They change on a daily basis. But if we forget our customers, if we don't take care of their little issues that are like tissues that pop up regularly, we will lose good opportunities because it's harder to go out there and cultivate a new sale than it is to go ahead and take care of an existing sale. And I'm going to tell you what, if you got revenue coming in on a weekly basis, monthly basis, it feels real good. And then that way, once you have money flowing and going, you don't have to worry about, a lot of the things that, come with, man, I got to get another sale. I got to get another sale. I got to get another sale. Well, for salespeople, we do. But as far as business is concerned, you got to take care of your customers. It's a jungle out there because somebody, as soon as you mess up, will try to take that business. I've done it. I've taken business away from many type of businesses because other people didn't do what they promised. Sometimes as salespeople will puff up stuff and make it sound like the best thing since sliced cheese. And then unfortunately on the back end, people don't do their part, and then we lose good business. And see, it's a jungle out there. Selling, it's a jungle out there because, see, we have to always be on. We got to wear these different types of masks. We got to change at the drop of a hat. We can't be type of people that are sheepish, that tell people. Because, see, people ask me all the time, are you always selling? Yes, I am. I'm always looking for opportunities and people to talk to, and I'm always looking for new products and ideas so that way I can go ahead and be a more rounded salesperson. Now, if you don't think that selling's a jungle, then go ahead and just be mediocre. Just try your least, and you'll find out you'll be replaced. Now, because there's a lot of hungry people out there that want to make some money, honey, and I'm one of them. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. I'm your sales guy. So I want to tell you these things that a lot of times when you go to work for a company, they just want you to rah-rah and tell you, hey, you can sell, you can make all kinds of money, but they don't tell you that you got to do the work. Or maybe they do. Maybe they got their management, which is breathing down their throat, and they're going to go ahead and say, you need to do your job. You need to do your job. And see, what happens is crap blows down. So if you're not out there doing your best, it's a jungle out there. I mean, you can get somebody eat you wide up and red out. So here's the thing. When it's a jungle out there, you may have a person like, I sell different type services and I go door to door a lot. I talk to people, but see, there's so much competition in this regard. I'm telling you what, there's a lot of competition. And when you got a lot of competition, the way you beat that competition is you get there first. And now you may not be that person who gets there first. If you get there and you talk to a customer, they say, I already got somebody. That's okay. Let me tell you about what we got to offer. Here's our little bit of information. If you have any questions, I'd like to have a conversation with you again. Sometimes you got to beat the bushes. You got to you got to go out there and put your name out there for somebody to say, you know what, I think I'm going to give them folks a chance, because eventually somebody's going to screw up. I don't care what company you work for. People screw up, and then what happens is if you come across them, you knock on their door, you pick up that phone and you call them, they'll drop that other company and they'll go with you. I've done it many times. I've seen it. I've done it for myself. And I've seen customers who were dissatisfied with other people's business that they would give me a chance. Because, see, people want to buy stuff, they want to own stuff, and they need services to take care of their stuff. So in this regard, it makes sense that you remember it's a jungle out there. So don't be afraid to ask for the order. Don't be afraid to talk to people, even if they say, well, I've already got it. I don't need no help. I got it. Well, I understand. Let me just tell you a little bit about what we have to offer. Remember that you got to give them a little bit of breezeway. See, if they don't know, the reason why they don't know, because ain't nobody told them no different. So they're just used to the same old, same old, same old. And a lot of times people will keep services year after year because they're used to it and they got money coming out. But it's like they get dissatisfied, and eventually somebody's going to knock on that door. Somebody's going to scratch that itch, and they're going to take your sale. They're going to take your business. I'm telling you, I've done it. I've seen a lot of companies go out of business. Now, as for a salesperson, the title for today is Selling. It's a jungle out there. I've seen the good, the bad, and I'm telling you what, it can be ugly. I've seen companies that were just, that you thought they would be around forever, but they trained, they lost their mind, they lost their opportunities because they took their focus off the customers, and they also forgot to keep building the business, keep adding on. And salespeople were so important. Like I said, I've worked with a bunch of companies that aren't here no more. But you know what? I'm still here. I'm still out here selling because, see, without salespeople, no business can work. And if you failed in business before, because I have, I'm going to tell you what, that don't mean you give up. That means you try something different. You try to keep going because it's a jungle out there. I got bills to pay. I work on commission. I like to make money, honey. And I'm still in school. I had somebody ask me the other day, hey, Gary, when did you finish school? I ain't never finished school. I'm still learning. I'm still taking classes and training. And I'm going to tell you what, if you're green, you're growing. If you're ripe, you're rotting. And that's not the way you want to be, because remember, selling, it's a jungle out there. And man, oh man, if you think you're so important, we can all be replaced. But see, here's the key, guys. We always going to need salespeople. They always need good salespeople, not manipulators, people who take advantage of people, but people who can make people feel comfortable in investing and buying. And it can be hard sometimes, guys. I ain't gonna lie, it's a jungle out there. It's got people, they've been beat down so much that when you knock on their door, you call them, they're like, no, I don't need that. I don't need it. No, I don't want that. I don't need it. But see, a lot of times it's because they've been browbeat so much that maybe they've been taken advantage of, or maybe they've heard people say, don't trust themselves, people. And in this regard, they don't. So if you get a chance to talk to somebody, you get an opportunity to have a short conversation with them, do your best. That don't mean you're going to get to sell, but what you've done is you've put a seed in there. You've posted that seed. And what happens is a lot of times as salespeople, we work in a territory. So eventually you'll come back around and you'll end up probably talking to those people again. I mean, I've been out to different neighborhoods and stuff, and I put out literature and stuff, and then I'm back in there about 4 or 5 months later going, dang, I think I was just here not too long ago. And next thing I know, I got to sell. Now, sometimes if you're out there selling, you know you run the risk of people saying no to you. We can take it personally, but don't take it personally. Our objective is to just convey our information, ask for the order, and see what happens. What's the worst thing? They say if you put spaghetti, throw it up on the wall, and if it sticks, that's good. But see, if you don't get out there and hustle, talk about the product, sell your product, you ain't a part of the jungle. Because see, the jungle is rough out there. You got them cats, rawr. You got them little lions, you got them little baby tigers, and you also got those little elephants that just keep going and going and going and going. So you be the kind of person who's a salesperson that you know you're going to do your best. And listen, our subject for today is selling. It's a jungle out there. And the reason why it's such a jungle is it's a great opportunity for you to go out there and change the world. A lot of times they got these little woods. Next thing you know, they got a house in there. They got businesses. The jungle's the same way. We got to plant our seed, go out there, ask for the order, and keep on selling. And the key in this regard is selling and working in the jungle environment. And remember, hey, listen, if you're not doing your best, somebody else will come behind you and they will do their best and they'll take your business. So go out there and sell something. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. And my son, he wants to say something.
Hey guys, if you guys like this video, press the big thumbs up, comment down below what you guys would like to see next, and also subscribe if you want to see more videos. Thank you guys for watching.
That is my son. I'm teaching him about business, how to talk to people. He's got his own web show. It's Dom Dark Lord. Pretty cool. Check it out. He's a great musician. But our topic for today is selling. It's a jungle out there. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. We just had a great conversation. So go out there and sell something. But if you ain't asking for the order, you ain't selling. Okay? All right. Now our subject for today again, selling. It's a jungle out there. So I'm going to be like Tarzan. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to get me a sell. So you go out there, a little fist bump, we're going to get us a sell. Because we're going to tame that jungle, baby. Oh, yes, we are. All right.